Today, let's explore together how to rebuild confidence when you feel like you've lost who you once were. If you're watching this, you might be experiencing that difficult moment when your self-belief has taken a hit, and you're wondering if you'll ever feel capable and strong again. This happens to many people, and I want you to know that what you're feeling is completely valid. Today, I'll share scientifically backed methods that can help you gradually rebuild your confidence from the ground up. Let's approach this journey together with patience and understanding. The research on confidence rebuilding is both fascinating and hopeful. A groundbreaking study published in Scientific Reports in 2024 examined how our brains can actually rewire themselves to rebuild confidence through specific practices. The researchers found that confidence isn't a fixed trait we're born with, but rather a dynamic state that can be strengthened through targeted mental training. This study followed participants over several months and found significant improvements in self-efficacy scores when people engaged in structured confidence-building activities. Albert Bandura's self-efficacy theory provides the scientific foundation for understanding how confidence works in our brains. Current research suggests that confidence operates through four main pathways in our nervous system. First, mastery experiences create the strongest neural pathways because they provide direct evidence to our brain that we're capable of achieving goals. When we succeed at something challenging, our prefrontal cortex, the brain region responsible for decision-making and self-control, shows increased activity. This research found that people who deliberately practice small, achievable challenges show measurable changes in brain structure within just 3 weeks. The second pathway involves what scientists call vicarious experiences. Neuroimaging studies reveal that when we watch others succeed at tasks we find challenging, our mirror neuron systems activate in ways that actually prepare our own brains for similar success. A recent meta-analysis of confidence research found that people who regularly observe others overcoming similar challenges show improved self-belief scores by an average of 35% over 6 months. Neuroscience has also revealed something remarkable about our brain's plasticity when it comes to confidence. The Brain Initiative's recent findings show that through repeated positive experiences and deliberate practice, we can literally rewire the neural pathways associated with self-belief. When we face challenging situations, people with higher confidence show greater activation in their prefrontal cortex and reduced reactivity in their amygdala, the brain's fear center. This research suggests that confidence building is actually a form of brain training that anyone can practice. Studies from leading research institutions have also examined the role of physiological states in confidence. When we're stressed or anxious, our bodies produce cortisol, which can interfere with the brain regions responsible for clear thinking and decision-making. However, research has found that specific breathing techniques and posture changes can actually alter our hormone levels in ways that support confidence. One study found that people who practiced power posing for just 2 minutes before challenging tasks showed increased testosterone and decreased cortisol levels, leading to improved performance and self-belief. Now let's explore practical methods you can use to begin rebuilding your confidence. These approaches are based on the scientific research we just discussed, and I'll explain why each method is effective from a neuroscience perspective. The first method is called Mastery Experience Design. This involves deliberately choosing small, achievable challenges that stretch your comfort zone by just 10 to 15%. The reason this works so well is that your brain needs concrete evidence that you're capable of growth and success. When you complete a challenge that felt slightly difficult, your brain releases dopamine and strengthens the neural pathways associated with capability and achievement. Start by identifying one small area where you'd like to build confidence. Choose a task that feels achievable but requires a little effort. For example, if you want to build social confidence, you might start by making eye contact and smiling at one person each day. Complete this challenge for 21 days, and document each success immediately afterward. The documentation part is crucial because it helps consolidate the memory and strengthens the neural pathways we're trying to build. The second method involves what psychologists call vicarious learning. Your brain has remarkable ability to learn from observing others, thanks to mirror neurons that fire both when we perform an action and when we watch others perform the same action. Identify 3 to 5 people who are similar to you in relevant ways and who have successfully overcome confidence challenges like yours. This could be people you know personally, or people you can learn about through books, interviews, or videos. Study their specific strategies and mental frameworks. Pay attention not just to what they did, but how they thought about challenges and setbacks. Practice visualization exercises where you imagine yourself successfully using their approaches. Spend 10 minutes each day visualizing yourself handling challenging situations with the same confidence and skills you've observed in these role models. The third method focuses on optimizing social persuasion. Research shows that the type of encouragement we receive significantly impacts our brain's confidence networks. Instead of seeking generic praise like, "You're great," ask for specific, behavior-focused feedback that highlights your improvement process. For example, "I noticed how you handled that difficult conversation by staying calm and listening carefully," is much more effective than, "You're a good communicator." This type of feedback helps your brain understand exactly which behaviors to repeat and strengthen. Create accountability partnerships with people who understand your confidence-building journey and can provide this type of specific, growth-focused encouragement. The fourth method involves managing your physiological state to support confidence. Your body and brain are deeply connected, and your physical state directly influences your mental state. Research has shown that controlled breathing exercises can regulate amygdala activation, helping you feel calmer and more capable in challenging situations. Practice the 4-7-8 breathing technique before important tasks. Breathe in for 4 counts, hold for 7 counts, and exhale for 8 counts. Repeat this cycle 3 to 4 times. The extended exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes calm and clear thinking. Power posing is another physiologically based technique that research shows can boost confidence. Stand or sit in an expansive posture for 2 minutes before challenging situations. This might mean standing with your feet shoulder-width apart and hands on your hips, or sitting with your arms stretched wide. Studies have found that this simple practice can increase testosterone by up to 20% and decrease cortisol by 25% within minutes. Sleep consistency is also crucial for confidence building. Your prefrontal cortex, which governs decision-making and self-control, functions optimally when you maintain regular sleep schedules. Research shows that people who get consistent, quality sleep show better emotional regulation and improved confidence in challenging situations. It's important to understand common pitfalls that can derail your confidence-building efforts. Never attempt challenges that are more than 20% beyond your current ability level. This often leads to failure, which can actually strengthen neural pathways associated with self-doubt rather than confidence. Avoid comparing your beginning stages to other people's advanced skills. Your brain tends to focus on gaps and differences, which can discourage progress rather than encourage it. Don't skip the documentation phase when you complete challenges. Your brain needs conscious recognition of progress to strengthen the neural pathways we're building. For long-term success, gradually increase the difficulty of your challenges by 5 to 10% each week. This ensures continuous growth without overwhelming your system. Build what psychologists call confidence stacking by connecting new achievements to previous successes. When you accomplish something new, remind yourself of past victories and how they're all evidence of your growing capabilities. Create environmental cues that remind you of your progress, such as keeping a success journal or displaying certificates or photos from achievements. To summarize what we discussed today, here are the key points to remember. First, your brain can literally rewire confidence pathways in just 21 days through consistent practice of small challenges. Second, small wins create bigger neural pathway changes than attempting large, overwhelming goals. Third, confidence comes from providing your brain with concrete proof of capability, not just positive thinking alone. Fourth, your amygdala, the brain's fear center, actually shrinks when you consistently practice courage through manageable challenges. Fifth, mastery experiences, where you personally accomplish something difficult, beat motivational videos or affirmations every time for building lasting confidence. Sixth, specific encouragement that focuses on your improvement process rewires your brain faster than generic praise. The scientific evidence is clear. Confidence isn't about talent or luck, but about deliberately practicing the right neural training methods. Every person who applies these evidence-based techniques experiences measurable confidence improvements within weeks. You have the same neuroplasticity potential that allows your brain to grow and change. Your confidence can be rebuilt, and it can be stronger than it was before because now you'll have the tools and understanding to maintain it. Start today with one small, achievable challenge. Trust the process, be patient with yourself, and know that each small step is literally reshaping your brain in positive ways. If today's discussion provided any support or new insights, please hit the like button to help this content reach others who might benefit from it. If you'd like to continue learning about mental health and personal growth together, please subscribe to stay connected with our community. Remember, rebuilding confidence is a journey, not a destination, and you don't have to walk this path alone. May your heart feel a little lighter knowing that positive change is not only possible but scientifically inevitable when you apply these methods consistently. Thank you for listening until the end today, and I'll see you in the next video.